So, welcome back everyone. Today's gonna be a bit of a different video. It's almost New Year's Eve, so I'll be dropping this video. I wish you all the best time and a good New Year. I'll start off with that, and it's gonna be a bit of a different video, just a casual video, nothing too educational or interesting to say really. I'll just be discussing sometimes that discussing something that's been going on recently, like really recently actually. It's the Andrew Tate arrest, because I thought I'd voice my opinion on this subject, and maybe you'd like to hear it, maybe you don't think it's any bit interesting, and then you can just watch the other videos, which are probably more what you're looking for. But yeah, let's get started with it. Okay, well, what's his arrest all about? I'll first want to explain the 3 stages. If you don't know, the 3 stages is the thing Andrew Tate explained a lot, and it's pretty accurate in my opinion, but that's always up for debate. There's a different way, like the Matrix, as he calls it, tries to get rid of you if they don't like you. Simply put, if you say things they don't like, if you do things they don't like, they have certain things they can do to get rid of you. First thing is canceling on social media, for example. Canceling someone, silencing their voice, silencing their opinion is the first step. Making sure they don't talk, because if they don't talk, no one gets influenced and their system doesn't get questioned. That's the first step, because absolute authority remains that unless authority is questioned. And I think that's really important for people to understand. The matrix or society works as long as trust in society remains. As long as there's no question, the less questions, the easier it is to keep a system in place. For example, the church in the Dark Ages, the reason they were able to control so easily and be such a strong force is purely because it is the will of God. If you said that, it wasn't questioned. And the simple truth about that is, if nothing gets questioned, everything is like will of God. Yes, what he's saying is absolutely correct. What they are saying. Then the system will never fail. But the moment people start questioning, they start using reason, and they come to the conclusion that the way right now isn't how it is supposed to, then the higher ups aren't gonna like it. The system isn't gonna like it, and the system is going to rebel. That's how simple it is. Then the second thing. So the first thing, you'll notice that if they don't like your opinion, they'll get rid of you. You've seen this happen with many people, like Iman Gaji, I think, kinda. Well, yeah, he also got a couple hints. Let's say that. Hamza has been, his social media has also been has been touched upon by the hand of the almighty Matrix. If you don't know about, for example, his Instagram, and his YouTube is still up, so that's fine and everything. And then Andrew Tate, the example we don't really right now have. You've already seen like the incredible amount of cancelling and everything. They tried to slander him, but his influence didn't go down. So what's the second step? That's what we're seeing now. What are they performing? This is what you'll notice hearing people who've been really close with Tate. For example, I think it was his nephew, if I'm saying it correctly, who said, I've been with him all his life, I've never seen him do this shit. I don't know what's this on, and I've lost trust in the system, in the what's it called in English? The judge system, like the civil rights system. Yeah, I'll just call it that if I can't get out of my words. But yeah, he's lost trust in the system, because the system that's supposed to protect its civilians and its people betrayed it. And in Romania, for example, that's why I think this situation is so more dire. Personally, I would say Andrew Tate should have probably, like, if he knew this was coming, he should probably have moved to a different country. But of course, like, that's easier said than done. So don't take it like as an extreme. But I mean, like, if I knew that they could pull this shit, I would probably move to a country less corrupted. Because for the people that don't know, Romania is one of the most corrupted countries that there are. Like, if you had enough money, you could, for example, pay someone to get into jail. Get out. You can get out of jail. You can literally, like, if you had a horrible crime, you can literally bail yourself out. You can pay enough, and they'll won't even send you. Like, you can get someone's full information. I think many people already touched upon this, but I'll do a quick one. I think a lot of other people have a better way of explaining how corrupted it is. But yeah, it's so corrupted that if you have the money, you can do pretty much anything there. And if a different country or a system which is far richer and far more influential or far more strong, decides they don't like you, and you're in a country like that where they can easily do that, easily pay a bad judge, can rig it and that shit, kind of shit, you'll be in big trouble. And I think if he knew this, he should probably have left sooner. That's just my opinion. But of course, you can never like say something before it's so. I see a lot of people also be like happy with it and be like, yeah, like it's probably true. You can judge. I think most people are right now judging something before. I saw this happen with you. Everyone saw this happen with people like Johnny Depp. The moment they got accused, everyone was immediately saying he's the bad guy. Like, pretty much instantly. A lot of people. Like, not everyone. I said everyone, but not everyone. Most people will instantly assume someone's guilty just because they were accused. But as you saw with Johnny Depp, for example, that isn't always the case. That's not true. You noticed that when it all turned out, but he still lost his a lot of things. He lost like Pirates of the Caribbean. He lost what's the other movie called? He lost Crimes of Fantastic Beast. He lost his play in there, and they also said like even if he wins it, he won't get it back. Like, she ruined his career in that sense. So that's what happening with Andrew Tate right now. People are doing the same thing, and they'll always be doing the same thing. Every single time they'll do the same thing. They'll immediately see these accusations as facts. And I think people should stop this. I think we should wake up and realize, like, maybe we should look further than the accusations and not do this. But yeah, that's what happened now. We'll see what comes out and if it's true or not. But yeah, we'll have to wait for that. And the third step, he said, the third pillar is death. If they don't like you, they'll eventually use their power like that. So if jail won't fix it, you're still influential. They'll get rid of you a different way. Let's just say that. I think it would be the dumbest thing they would probably be doing their entire career, because it's pretty widely spread, and he said himself, like, I want to kill myself, and if I ever die, it's probably that. Like, it won't be through those kind of things. And I think that if he dies, his system will lose incredible amounts of trust. I think that's what I would say is the most notable about it. They're saying, like, third pillar, he's gonna get killed. Well, if he's gonna get killed, the system of the Matrix will be fucked, because he's so widely known, it's so widely spread, that right now he has the power. Like, not literally, he hasn't got the power, but I mean, like, if they would kill him, he has the power at least to sustain his life, in my opinion, because if they would kill him, everyone would know what they did, and the trust in the system will immediately fail. Like, it will be good. I can't even, like, probably explain, but I think there will be, like, some kind of anarchy. Like, people are already stepping up to the system, but I can't even imagine, like, it will be a wave. It will be pretty damn extreme, and let's just hope that for them at least, that doesn't pass. I hope that, and either way, I hope the revolution comes sooner in that sense. And I'd say, I hope no one dies in that sense. Like, let's just say, I think that's the most important part to get at this. I hope no one dies. The third part, but if they do that, I think there's a storm that will follow. No matter which side you're on, there's gonna be some havoc. Let's just say that, and I think that's important. Also, I haven't on this side. I'm just sharing what I've seen so far, what I've heard, and everything I think about the subject right now. So you'll probably see this and you'll think something of it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I wish everyone, a good happy New Year, and make sure to stick to all your goals. I'll be making a video after the New Year. How should we start it? What should you do? What are the first steps? And like meditating, for example, how exactly do you start with meditating? I'll be going into everything like that, so I'll teaser that real quick. And I hope you all have an amazing year. So remember, whatever walls you're facing, make sure to break it. Okay, goodbye.